Hi, I'm Jesse with Quality Buildings, and I'm here to show you how to adjust your door if it's not closing properly. Okay, on this door here, we are having an issue with it not latching. As you can see right here, we are having a gap between the door and the weather stripping. Here on the inside of the building, you can really tell how bad just that gap is, and you can see why it's not latching. We're going to open the door, and we're going to make a few adjustments. There should be three, one at the bottom, one in the middle, and one at the top. And they should be tucked in right behind the weather stripping. We're going to add shims where needed, which is not very difficult. Just take a couple shims. You'll notice that one shim, or the shims are bigger on one side and skinnier on the other. Grab two of them, put them together, and we'll stick them about where the door lock is at. Now, depending on the gap, you will need to add more or less shims. We want to add just enough to give it a nice snug fit. Now once we have our shims in place, we'll go ahead and put in that 3-inch screw. Now we will test our door to see how many more adjustments we need to make. The door latches. Now we will come to this side. We want to check our reveal all the way down the door. We want a nice even gap all the way up and all the way across. Alright, door closes just fine, just like we like it. We're going to go ahead and put our shims and our screw back in at the top. Go ahead and put our screw and our shims back down at the bottom. And then we will test our door again to see how she closes. It is always important to make sure the outside of your door is flush with your siding. We will take our shims and we will stick them up there. Add one if we need to. When we got ourselves a nice tight fit, we'll go ahead and put our screw back in. And it's important to put these screws through the shim. That prevents the shims from moving. If there's any adjustment or any wiggle while the building is in transport, those shims won't move and your door should stay right where it's at. Now that we have all those tightened back up, we're going to go ahead and close our door one more time, check our gap, see how it latch. And it looks like everything is working properly. Got a nice even gap all the way down. Looks good.